Right, so I'm just quickly going on to do Mondays. So what have we got? So this one might be really quick, but it's just so there's something to go out. What have we got for Monday? Do you know what I'm going to do actually? Rather than doing a twin flame therapy, this is Mediumship Monday. So let's just fire out. I'm going to do quick wee messages for some of yous, whoever most needs it. And then provided I've got energy, and like even if it's just for 30 minutes, it'll be more than 30 minutes. Like even if it's just for an hour, let's be realistic, because I'm doing all the other signs. Just for an hour, I'll dedicate to Mediumship Monday. And then we can expand on some of these if it felt like it was for you. So if the spirit loved ones come through, you know what I mean? It just depends on if I sit and do all the signs tonight on the Sunday, yeah, I might not be live at all tomorrow. So, but at least you've got this. Page of Water, sensitive, open-hearted, intuitive. So again, I feel there is some kind of apology coming through from somebody towards you, that's going to create a huge tower moment, realization, life change, liberation. So yeah, I feel it doesn't feel like a bad thing, but it feels like something has been a long time coming with that sand timer. And I feel like I want to go to the divine masculine. I feel this is an apology from a divine masculine. And again, this can make sense to more than just a couple of people. So I feel there's an apology. So let's see if one of them sorry cards comes out, because like quite a few, loads, like 2 or 3 just came out, 2 at least, and the one I just filmed. I wish you were here with me. So somebody wishes you were with them, or they wish they were with you. You're worth more than I let on, and you know what? It could be again because somebody could be apologised. It feels like somebody wants to apologise for. It feels very specific, like it could be like a third party. I hate that word, but you know, a third party kind of thing. Like somebody hadn't given you the whole truth, or there's something you didn't know about or something. At the distance between us kills me, and that's what I mean. It's like there's a reason why this person can't come towards you right now. Again, it could be like, you know, they've got a girlfriend, they've got a boyfriend, they could be married, they could be, you know what I mean? Like, but it feels like it's like that's a huge tower moment. It's like, I can't go another day without you. As it feels a mixture like good and bad. You know what I mean? It feels like this person is choosing you, but you might not have known some of this. I'm holding on to memories of us. I'm afraid I lost you forever. Yeah, so you know what I mean? It'll make sense to you if it makes sense. I just can feel it. I'm jealous, I miss you, and I'm thinking, I've been hearing songs and music that reminds me of you. It makes me want to reach out even more. So yeah, this person misses you. They're jealous of anyone that gets to spend time around you. But that's kind of indicating, isn't it? It's like, well, if somebody's so jealous, then why do they, like, you know, leave you hanging? But it's because they've, you know, it's like I can feel the person saying, like, they've not really got a right to be jealous because they're in something themselves. But it's like, let's just see, because that's really specific. Possibilities, free-spirited adventure, risk, and that's what I mean. I feel this person's changing up their life to be with you if you're free. Because there's a heart song, there's a telepathy, there's an inner knowing that they're meant to be with you. God, this is definitely Mars opposite Pluto, and it's putting them in an emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, affected. And again, I feel it's this emotional storm and this tower moment that this person's been in that has helped them awaken to what this is. Like, this is a strong chemistry. This is a twin flame connection. This isn't just lust. Maybe you've melted them. I have never felt a passion this intense. Like, I feel somebody could have felt that was a bad thing. Now they realise it's a great thing. Mend, I want to fix our connection. Understanding, I see your side of the story. Wow. 418 as well, union. Somebody wants union. Unless it was something specific to that day as well. But which was Good Friday this year, also happens to be my birthday. But remember, that's why I bring in the unions, because that's my birthday. So I'll just leave that one there. We've got it's the Six of Swords. Moving on. Oh my God, this just feels like the same message. Okay, this is maybe a different one, but it might just be a whole of the masculines coming in. Six of Air, relief, hope, moving on. So I'll see when I watch it back, but yeah, somebody's moving on. So we've got somebody who's moving on. Is it a masculine? Is it a feminine? I want to go to this deck now. Who's moving on? Oh my god. Somebody's moving on after. Now, I bought this deck for this card, right? Because there's two in it. This is the Ten of Swords. It's just got the Ten of Swords. But there's another one that says, I'm fine. So, you know, it's kind of like, I'm fine, but I'm really not. Like, but basically, so again, you could be making out you're fine when you're really not, whether you're a feminine or masculine. But the Ten of Swords was in reverse. That can be as doubling down, but it can't get any worse. Or it could be, it's like it's over, right? But on the back, I couldn't help but notice they've got a Four of Wands. So I feel somebody's moving on after a divorce or after a serious relationship. And notice how I just ended it, the last message, with 1804 union. So again, that could be, oh right, yeah, because I just filmed the message for tonight, which I'm not going to get. Well, it might be up before I go live, but it doesn't matter. You know, some people won't watch the live and they'll watch that. But basically, it was ended dramatically on somebody's rumbled a false twin flame. It's basically someone can clearly see who the false twin flame is. I might be getting lost for words because my words are going, and they see crystal clearly who the real true twin flame is. And again, I remember doing a general reading like that about 2.5 years ago. I remember it very vividly because it was the false twin flame beside the crystal clear vision card, I'm sure. So, or it was like a twin flame card, but it's definitely, basically somebody has done a really good job of tricking somebody into thinking that they're their person. So unfortunately that, you know, the person that's been manipulated, I'd say you've had some kind of heavy manipulation in your life before even those people, that person, to be able to have been tricked that badly. Six of Cups out of a past love. Yeah. And again though, but I was asking who somebody's moving on from. Somebody can't move on from a past love. So I feel it's a masculine or a feminine can't move on from someone from the past. But they've had spell work done on them. Magician in reverse. I was just talking about manipulation. Gossips, monitoring spirits, troublemakers. See what I mean? Gossips, monitoring spirits, troublemakers done spell work on this masculine. And although that sounds like Harry Potter, because it does, I know it does to some people, it does sometimes even when I'm saying it, to translate, that can be gossips, liars, people that have slandered, made up, confused, Chinese whispers, have caused trouble. So take it whichever way it resonates. Three of Cups in reverse, a third party. But again, that can be a third party friend, a third party frenemy, a third party hidden enemy, a third party family member, a third party lover has interfered in a true union with spell work. This is creepy. That just leapt out. 7, 8. The magician in reverse just leapt out again. A Queen of Wands in reverse, a nasty tongued fucker. That's a gossip. So that's a bitchy gossip. You can tell we're still in the dark moon. The dark moon, no matter what sign, is when it's the most like witchcraft and spell work and dark stuff. And 3 times in a row, the magician in reverse has come out. Somebody kept somebody juggling. A liar, a gossip, a monitoring spirit. They just keep making me pull the same cards. That's insane. Here's another nasty tongue fucker, but so that's now a male. Again, you can change the genders if you want. I don't tend to when I'm doing the tarot, but just because I just don't like with Mallet. But I mean, you can if you want. That's now. I feel it's like, look, a nasty, fiery woman and a cold-hearted man. This could be friends or something. Right, I'm putting these down. That just came. That's 4 times in a row. 4 times in a row. Someone with gossip, lies, and slander has really slowed somebody down from making a love offer with someone that's like a divine counterpart. Somebody's lied about someone's twin flame to make them think that they weren't a lover, you know? It almost feels like I want to say that they said... Somebody said something. Look at this. Somebody said something to somebody's divine masculine. And again, I'm just going really specific. So it's to make something come to an end, right? So it's like somebody said something that's, oh my God, somebody said something to a divine masculine at some point that's really confused them because it didn't resonate, but it's made them think there was no going back. See, we've got the Death card, we've got the Seven of Cups, confusion's illusion, and then we've got everything's fine. So I feel like somebody was told something at some point. Remember, that's the one I just mentioned, that they felt like it was a betrayal to them and it didn't make sense, but they're like, God, it must be true if that's what. And they were like, oh, everything's fine then if they don't like me like that. But it wasn't. Like, this person felt betrayed, they felt heartbroken, and they felt like you'd put an end to it if you're the divine feminine. But it was a lie. This person's coming in with the truth and clarity very fast. And so I'm going to leave that there, but you'll know if that's you, because I feel you're about to find out something that makes that all make sense. But that sounds, well, toxic, but it sounds very similar to what I pick up on a lot. Right, okay, so what else? Kindness. Be kind to yourself. Being kind to yourself will help you realise potential within. And I feel now, if you're this masculine, I feel you've been really kind to yourself after rumbling whatever lies this was that manipulated you to think something that, like, it just really feels like that this is, it feels like someone's believed a lie. Again, it's reminding me of Huntsman Winter's War, the one I mentioned quite a bit, but I see it specifically for a reason when it is like a huge lie that has caused pain and confusion for many years on end, because in that film, well, he actually thinks she's dead. So it kind of doesn't need to be that, obviously it's not going to be that extreme, but like, I mean, you never fucking know, but it's like, he thinks she's dead, but actually, they just created an illusion where it looked like she died, and then so he ran off because he thought she died. So it's like he had to save his own life, like, you know, she was already dead kind of thing. But she actually was alive on the other side of the wall. So you need to see it. It's basically, it's like a very nasty person or a few nasty people have made something seem one way. Again, it just feels like someone's been manipulated to think bad of their person. Right, what have we got now? Another one. Seems to all be twin flames. Loss, grief, depression. This could still be the same story. And now someone's in depression, loss and grief, realising they were lied to. Indecision. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. There's the confusion. Apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. Yeah, it does kind of seem like, again, it just seems like a whole the masculines are wanting to give their apologies. I'm not being funny, but that did come out reverse again. The magician in reverse again. Spell work. This feels like a load of masculines coming forward. Ego death, ego and the devil. Somebody's putting the devil behind them. Illusion, dependency, materialism. Somebody was caught in an illusion, and it's not just somebody. It is a lot of masculines. So a lot of you, a lot of male and female. And again, I know a lot of you are out of it now, so you're just like, yeah, this is totally my past. But some of you, it's your present, and I hope it's not your future. I've been working on myself and I'm not the same as before. Really fits with what's coming through, doesn't it? Someone's seen through the confusion, illusion, the lies. Can't let go. They can't let you go, but they're afraid that you have let go, is what I can feel. That's really creepy, because look, I was saying that, and then look what this card is. I'm hopeful. I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I hope that you can forgive the error of my ways. I was naive and childish. Now, it could just be for a few people that those words are fitting, and it's not really been a huge load of involvement from other people, but clearly it is for others. It's like this person could have been naive and childish and selfish and whatever other things, and they will say that, admit that themselves, but there's definitely been some manipulation with a lot of these masculines too. I want to treat you the way you deserve. You know, that can even just be something as simple as like somebody's like shitty pals, like of both genders, like, you know, oh, you know, that feels too serious, or that feels too heavy, you know, just have fun with us, don't settle down, you know, like, but this masculine's like, but I've never met anyone that I had that much chemistry with. Yeah, I fancy people, I find them good looking, but I don't have that with anyone else. Attraction, spark, passion. Like, why did I listen to these people? I'm channeling someone's masculine. Why did I listen to somebody? Why did I listen to these people when I could feel that this person actually could potentially be somebody I spend the rest of my life with? Marriage, promises, fidelity. I feel this is a masculine that might actually have an understanding of kingdom spouse. Like, I feel this masculine's like, that person's meant to be my wife, you know, or that person's meant to be my husband. And I allowed myself to be manipulated for what? They made me waste time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action now because I've realised this too late. I was indecisive. I'm not now. I know what I want now, but is it too late? I don't know if we'll ever change. Like, I stayed, and that came out of verse, so I stayed in things that weren't good for me. I lied. By lying, I ripped us apart. Dishonesty came out of verso. This person's not going to lie to you when they come forward. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. Despite whatever's went on here, this person has never, you've never left their mind or their heart for very long. They couldn't see clear. Clarity in reverse. Truth, intentions, honesty. They believed the lies. Whenever I fucking pull these through, it annoys me. Separation, space, blockage. But it's in reverse. The blocks are being lifted. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. But there's a lot of fear. Memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. Yeah, somebody's dwelling on all the time they wasted listening to the wrong people. And they're going through karma. Consequences, cause and effect, debts now. They're either going through karma now, or they have done, and you know they really paid the price, whatever that means. And they just can't get you off their mind. Look, I shuffled 2 decks together. Somebody's went really deep into their feelings. Awareness, importance, value. Again, this kind of astrology is really going to do that to people too. Right, I'm just going to pull through one more, so at least you've got something to watch tomorrow if I'm not live. Gracious, practical, capable. So again, you could be a Queen of Pentacles, or this is about a Queen of Pentacles. Heartbreak, sorrow, forgiveness, healing. I did think that, basically. I feel the Queen of Pentacles is like a money-hungry person around somebody that somebody could have just got a divorce from. 3 of Swords in reverse. Or it's somebody that caused heartbreak. An imbalance. It doesn't need to be a lover. It can be, look, she came out again though. Queen of Pentacles. It can just be somebody that's like really materialistic. Yeah, the Death card. Endings, transformation, freedom. Somebody's ending like some kind of connection. Again, and that can be anybody. It can be friend, family member, lover. Somebody's like ending something where they invested. Could even be a business partnership. Investment, assessment, patience. Someone's basically ending some kind of business partnership. Well, especially because I said money hungry. So somebody could be ending like a relationship and a business. Or the Magician, manifestation, empowerment, preparedness. But whoever that is, I'm assuming you're the person that's on the receiving end. You've got everything you need. So even if you've lost money, it feels like you don't care. It's a huge change though. I feel you're moving towards a Queen of Wands. So that I feel this is a masculine that's moving away from a money hungry, basically a money hungry karmic energy towards a passionate woman. And they're moving fast. Because they're in balance now. See, they're all very similar. Ace of, and yeah, and that's the truth. Inspiration, communication, adjustment. They're coming in with the truth and clarity for union. Prosperity, contentment, celebration. So yeah, again, somebody could have really lost out financially, but it feels like they don't care. Right, I'm just going to leave that there because if I carry on, I won't actually be able to have a voice to do the rest. And I can feel there's no way I'm not going to be able to sit and do 11 of these, but I'll try my bloody best to get 5 of them done and then finish the rest today because you'll be watching this on the Monday. So yeah, see you later.